Hey there, welcome to Tour of the Office Tuesday. It's Tuesday, October 18th, 2016, year of our Lord. I'm just fanning myself. It's kind of one of those weird October days where it's like, how in the world is it this hot? You know, what did we do with all of our hairspray that's making the world so hot? I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, but I'm fanning myself with some trading cards. They are Saved by the Bell, the college years trading cards. Thinking, what is that? You know, what is Saved by the Bell? What's a trading card? Well, don't play coy with me. I know you know what a trading card is. Here's trading cards that deal with Saved by the Bell. The college years, a spin-off of a show that you may be familiar with, Saved by the Bell. I love Saved by the Bell. I'll get to that in a second. One of the things that students sometimes tell me that they appreciate about my role as campus minister here is that I never assume that I know more about faith than they do, and I really mean that. I think that as pastors or just as people of faith in general, to assume that we know more about what it means to follow Christ than somebody else is kind of takes the desire to become more like Christ away, and our ability to learn what it means to do God's work in the world and be open to change away. So anybody that I have the pleasure of talking to, I'm always open to learn about faith from them as much as I hope that they can learn from me, and that's sort of my posture. I never assume that I know more about faith than somebody else, because I want to also continue to grow and learn too. But there is something that I do very surely know more than you about, and by you I mean you who are watching this. I know more about Saved by the Bell than you. I don't know more about the Bible than you. I don't know more about the history of the church or theology than you. But Saved by the Bell, I know quite a bit more. And that's one of the things that I will affirm about myself. I know a lot about Saved by the Bell. I love Saved by the Bell. It's on Netflix if you want to go watch it. Starts with Zach Morris in middle school. They call it Saved by the Bell Season 1. And I've loved that show forever. I've always loved Saved by the Bell. And when my wife and I, Sarah, when we went to Chicago a couple weeks ago, we went to a pop-up restaurant that was modeled after the Max, and it was awesome. That's where I got these cards. I have an unopened pack and an open pack. This is our memento when we left the Max. But in undergrad, I wrote a paper about the different usages of Screech as a character between who was writing the script for that episode, and the way that different writers approached his character and how they implemented him into the narrative of that show. And you're thinking, gosh, what class did you write that for? It wasn't a class. I wrote it for fun. That's how much I love Saved by the Bell. I know all the trivia. I'm really just, it's terrible how much I know about that, and like how little I know about other things like climate change that matter. I don't know, you know, does hairspray, is that affected? I don't know. But I do know a lot about the directors, the writers, the actors in Saved by the Bell. I love it. So that's why I have some DVDs here. Season 5, weird season. You'll see at the beginning of this, you see Kelly and Tori on the box. They never met each other. Kelly was long gone before Tori rode up in her hog and took Zach's parking spot, made a mess. But I have the DVDs. If you want to talk about Saved by the Bell, 90s culture, these socks right here, you can come talk to me, and I will share wisdom, because I would be the person who imparts wisdom to you about Saved by the Bell. I feel like you couldn't teach me very much about that. But if you want to have a faith conversation with me, I think we're on an equal playing field. I would love to learn about how God is working in your life, how you view and interpret the Bible, how you think about what we're supposed to do as people of faith. We're on an equal playing field with that. But I would love to have those conversations with you. Until we meet again, this is Tour of the Office Tuesday.